Right, is this going to be bang on? Should be now. Where is it? I didn't think it looked as good as Just to be fair. Uh-oh.
Some time for cards then, lisseth tiny old man. Splodge us on some cards.
Splodge? Thanks, Mol. Keep that for later. When we've got a bit of a gap, I'll do some cards. I should turn the alerts off, really, shouldn't I? Just for this. Thank you, Mol. Splodge. Yeah, apparently splooge isn't recognised by the TTS bot. Oh, it's made by the Fury guys. Okay. Is this one actually running in 4K? No. This is so intense. Hey, just let me know about the sound again, guys. If it's all right.
Hello and welcome to the Summer Games Fest edition of the Women-Led Games Showcase. I'm Jambo, and today we're going to be highlighting some of the most exciting games led by women from around the world. We've got 39 incredible titles to share with you. Everything from heartfelt narratives to creative sims to adrenaline-pumping gameplay and beautifully stylized adventures.
Thanks, Mom.
Whatever you're into, there is something here for you. Keep an eye out for this logo during the showcase. Whenever you see it, that means that a game demo is available as part of the Steam event running throughout the week. A huge thank you to our presenting sponsors, Big Blue Sky, and to our partners, Play Indies and Neon Naroshi. We will tell you more about them later on. Let's get things rolling with a segment that dives deep into the power of storytelling, starting with a journey through the harsh northern latitudes as you search for a way back to your loved ones.
Will Follow the Light is a story-driven, first-person adventure puzzle game about a perilous journey through the harsh
Is she tiny, or is that chair massive?
To find peace and reunite with his family, Will must sail across
Look, the ship's named
waters,
after you.
face deep personal challenges, and ultimately discover himself. In this project, we aimed to make the walking simulator genre more engaging without altering its core identity. Our level design focused on immersion, atmosphere, and story, all conveyed through spatial composition.
I have to be in the mood for these kind of walking simulator games.
Checks or fail states. Environmental storytelling was the foundation. Players navigate through emotionally charged spaces shaped by lighting, unique props, and carefully placed landmarks. With no minimap or objective markers, orientation relies entirely on visual language, things that naturally draw the eye and reinforce narrative beats. To bring variation and pacing without disrupting the experience, we introduced dog-sled navigation and boat traversal. These transportation-based sequences create cinematic shifts in tempo, deepen engagement, and allow the world to evolve from open sea to narrow, snowy paths. There is no combat, no constant deaths, and no traditional challenge. Each space is designed to keep the player immersed, gently led forward by world design and curiosity. We believe walking simulators can offer rich, varied experiences through intentional design in harmony with the story and the environment. Wishlist Will Follow the Light on Steam now and help us bring our debut game to the world.
Will.game. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, I have to be in the mood for those. Local Wiz with a gym subscription. So it's like Valhalla. Yeah, kind of. It's like Scott Pilgrim. Three bees. It's definitely riffing a bit off of Scott Pilgrim, I think.
It began with a spark, an accident, or so they said. The secrets burned with the flames. Headlines told truths, or convenient lies.
Are you sure you are making the right choice?
It's a bit of a dark start, just burning some babies.
Each child is a mystery. Each parent, a puzzle. Trust nothing, question everything.
The state is watching you. One more mistake, and you are...
Oh no, you're giving the wrong baby to the wrong parents.
Citizens of New Albion, you must wake, break your chains, for the night is dark.
Is that Oscar
The dawn
Isaacs?
is inevitable.
Not Oscar Isaacs, Mark Strong doing the voice. Sounds like it. Neighbour one? What? Which one? I'm not familiar with a game like that. Long Story 2. Oh, I've never heard of that one, Mol. It's like a visual novel game. Turn it down a tiny bit. Not heard of the first one. Where words replace words.
Hey.
Or wards and swords.
Hey.
like the music. Creature kind. There's a murder. Getting a lot of visual novels this time. Bayologist.
Hello everybody, I'm Chai, also known as Pink Fairy Blossom. I'm a streamer and content creator.
I can see why you've got pink in your name.
I will be co-hosting with Jambo today. To start, let's look at a selection of games that shine for their gameplay. Titles that bring innovation, creativity, and that special something that just makes playing them a blast. We're diving headfirst into a unique and innovative VR experience.
Hello, I'm Katie Good, creative director of Triangle Pixels. I'm happy to introduce Unseen Diplomacy 2. Unseen Diplomacy 2 is a spy game where we use VR to transform your living room into a real-world assault course. We've created a thrilling campaign where you travel the world to save the Earth from evildoers that are trying to destroy it. Of course, you'll be stopped on your way by various threats, robots, and general things that are out to kill you. During Unseen Diplomacy 2, I became pregnant. That obviously limited my physical abilities, which showed us the amount of extra work we needed to do in order to make our game super accessible for everybody. We originally created Unseen Diplomacy back in 2016 as a game jam game. And now we've got private funding, we're finally able to finish the title. It's taken us a very long time to create a fully featured sequel just because it's incredibly hard to get funding as a woman. I'm incredibly proud of
I
what
wouldn't be
we
able to
managed to
do this in my room. There'd be no room to walk around.
A game that can work for young kids, incredibly athletic adults, and people who are more limited and have to play seated. The game is coming out on MetaQuest 3 and Steam VR, so please go wishlist it today.
Being funded by Cornwall Council.
Welcome to Summer Camp! Explore the campground. Compete with your friends in classic camp games. Smash Trivia Night. Maybe even fall in love? Tell the story of the best summer ever in Summer Camp! Demo out now.
There's not a lot for me so far.
Hey everyone, my name is Sana and today I am super excited to announce our game, Nano Neighbours. You can hang out with your friends in this massively multiplayer online world, all whilst the game sits at the bottom of your screen, just like below. You can play Nano Neighbours whilst you're watching YouTube, whilst you're browsing your PC, or even whilst you're doing your own work.
But wait, what do you do?
Completely customize your Nano however you see fit. You can change anything from head to toe. Your Nano lives in a small capsule which you can decorate with furniture, wallpapers, and lots of customization options. Send out your Nano to mini jobs such as asteroid mining, delivering packages, and lots more to come so that they can unlock new customization options for you. Now, head off to the social hubs to meet people from all over the world, chat, hang out, and visit.
This is too quiet now.
Friends. Nano Neighbours is coming later this year to PC.
It's an interesting idea having it at the bottom, but
Steam wishlist. Thank you so much for watching.
doesn't seem like a lot to do there, does there? Here you go, got Metroidvania. This is a bit more my jam. Yeah, that's the most interesting game they've shown so far for me. Yeah, so this is the problem. So you get a lot of crossover between all the different showcases. So you've like literally just seen
My
this.
name is Anna, and I've got a Witch Tech
this
delivery
is
game
different,
to show you
at
that
least.
I went indie with my friend to make. We just maybe went indie at an interesting time. That being said, we are very stubborn. I've been building this world for years, and that's why we're bringing this to Kickstarter. So let me tell you all about it. In Crescent County, you're making deliveries by day, using the money you earn to upgrade your motor broom, and racing your friends by night, with a healthy dose of kissing as well.
Deliveroo on brooms. Deliver brooms.
So if you fancy being a punk witch, motor brooming your way through the Isle of Moor, please consider backing Crescent County on Kickstarter. Thank you so much. Broom Broom.
Motor brooms. Ooh. This one's so loud.
The Golden Gunslinger is here.
This is potentially a Tom game. Number get bigger.
Full cannon barrage.
Is that level 20,000?
My time to shine.
Yeah, that's a Tom game. I'd play that.
From cozy farming to decorating your dream space, simulation games let us step into entirely different lives. Sometimes, they even let you eat drywall. You heard that right. Our first game in this segment is Drywall Eating Simulator.
What?
Hi, I'm Elena, the founder of Yaldi Games.
Is that
We're
because
developing
like getting
a cozy
overwhelmed, so you
foraging
just start eating the
simulator
wall?
called Out and About.
That's
The whole game
relatable.
is about exploring nature, finding plants and mushrooms, and
Yes, we've
cooking
just
recipes.
seen this as
But
well, haven't we?
all the plants and recipes are real, so you can find them in real life and make them at home. The whole game is based on my own passion for foraging, so I hope that it can connect players to nature and give them some relaxing gameplay, which you can see now.
Is it the same video? Yeah, it is. Yeah, see, this is... I'm pretty sure I told myself last year I wasn't going to watch everything this year because this happens where you just have the same, like the exact same video shown twice, and like it was within a showcase of each other. But then, you know, you just if you don't watch them, you might miss something awesome. Yeah, so you end up getting just a lot of crossover. I'm sure there was one thing last year that was in like 3 different showcases. Going to see Mission Impossible tomorrow. Finally sorted it out. Bloody cinema's so expensive. We're going to the IMAX. It's £21 a ticket. Holy shit. But we don't go very often, so we're gonna splurge on it. Or splodge, as TTS says. Kokoro Kitchen. That chicken has a headband. Mission Tom Possible. Yep. What? It's another chat room game. No, not, as I say, it's not like the other one at the bottom of your screen then. Or it is. Oh, yeah, it looks like it is. Is that weird? Like it's 2 games like that in the same thing. I've never seen that before. More decorating.
In the past year, we've seen hundreds of rooms uploaded to the community gallery in Cozy Room Decorator. The rooms you're seeing right now are real rooms, uploaded by real players. As we continue to update the game and add even more items, we look for opportunities to create exciting collaborations. So with that said, we're excited to announce our latest collaboration with Women-Led Games for Summer Games Fest. 5 new exclusive items, including the Women-Led Games mascot, Artemis, have been added to Cozy Room Decorator. Log in June 6th to get this free update. The team at Lucky Roll can't wait to see how you decorate with these new items, so be sure to upload your rooms to the community gallery. Happy decorating!
Ah, streamer chair.
Every good farmer knows that the harvest is worth the wait. Welcome to Ashen Ridge. Grave Seasons is a farming sim with a sinister and supernatural twist.
See, that has to be a fucking streamer voice.
Randomly select a killer, so the code has to account for all of the different effects that has on the world.
Tonally, we are differentiating ourselves a little bit. Horror and intrigue and drama.
There's a large cast of characters. I really like to make sure that their designs and personalities are translating.
To get to reflect the diversity and beauty of the world of Ashen Ridge, working in a lot of different global styles, a lot of different unexpected musical elements that make things feel unsettled.
That sense of intimacy and texture also services both the coziness of the game and also the horror of the game.
One of the coolest things to do is to be able to build the farming sim that people expect and then subvert that in some way.
And it's so cool to see everybody so coordinated and hardworking and just so passionate about making
this lady's voice.
Especially in such a small
mega streamer voice.
Game dev is a big learning process.
Sometimes folks have to wear a lot of hats. And so the very quick iteration and just the sheer amount of creativity has been really freaking cool. Really looking forward to players seeing like the little touches.
I see a chopper bag in the background.
So keep an eye out for our next trailer.
Grave
Coming
Seasons.
sooner than you think.
A huge thanks to our presenting sponsor, Big Blue Sky, a studio that brings together developers from all walks of life to create games you actually want to play. And to our partners, Play Indies and Neon Naroshi as well. Now let's celebrate the visual side of things. From painterly art to pixel perfect animation, these games stun with style. And we are kicking it off with a game that invites you into a relaxing tale told through beautifully handcrafted wooden dioramas.
Hi, my name is Miriam Teakley, and I am voicing Foxy in the upcoming game Widow.
Widow?
Let me tell you a story about the summer after I just finished elementary school. My parents were really busy then, so they sent me off to stay with a distant relative who lived in the country. After living in the big city my whole life, farm villages just felt so small and miserable. And the worst thing, there was no Wi-Fi anywhere.
I think a game like Widow is really going to be able to impact players in a really positive way, especially now with the world being as crazy as it is and everybody going through their own struggles as well. There's world struggles, but there's also lots of personal struggles. I think it's nice to have that place of escapism and somewhere that can feel really calming. And actually this game it could be close to sort of a meditation feel, I think, because it's so soft and
So what do you
it speaks
do?
about nostalgia. And I always think that sometimes when we're having a tough time, thinking about your like wonderful memories about being a child and even, funny memories, it can really just transport you and you can like start laughing again or smiling again like how you once did. So I think it will really unlock a lot of wonderful memories for people in a wonderful way.
So I can't really tell what you're kind of doing in these games is the problem. Cat. Escape room. It's looking like the sword one, wasn't it? Another like voxel game. Digging the music. Yeah, that one looks pretty good.
Hi, I'm Moran from the Game Bakers, and this is Ken.
There we go. Reese shouldn't have
Have you
left.
ever wanted to climb a mountain? We sure did. That's why we made Ken. Ken lets you experience the freedoms and challenges of alpinism. You can climb anywhere on the mountain. Just keep track of your stamina and balance, or your ascent might end early. But you aren't alone on Mount Kami. If you place a pivot, your buddy Climbot will catch you when you fall. You also might meet some other people along the way. And who knows what other secrets you might discover on the beautiful slopes of Kami. Or maybe even beneath the surface. But all that climbing and exploring will have you work up quite the appetite. You'll need to gather materials to cook up meals in your cozy tents to stay full. However, the climb will get a lot less cozy as you near the peak. You'll need your strength to reach the summit. Play the free demo right now on PlayStation and Steam.
Yeah, that looks cool. I say I'm not sure if it looks better than just sand for me, but it looks pretty good. Shouldn't have been playing with some fucking PVA glue before you went to sleep, should you? Always snooze. Got like a nicer dredge. Clean up oil. Spilled. See that? That looks pretty satisfying. How's that now? Is Xbox the new platform, I assume? Oh no, yeah, adding PlayStation as well. Maybe it was just PC before. Is this the only thing you do though? Do you do anything else? Red, how you doing, dude? Switch. Demo for that as well. I know, like, you know, I'm saying this about a lot of the games, but and I realise you're not going to show all of your cards at once. You save animals in the oil as well, but that's about it. Oh, have you played this already, Red?
Hi, I'm Tammy, the solo developer making Prison of Husks. In my game, you are seeking to reunite with your love, and along the way, you'll assist others whose hearts
Kind of looks like a PS1/PS2 game.
That feels slick and rewarding for those who are patient. The world is entirely handcrafted. Every nook is a veil for potential secrets. I wanted Prison of Husks to feel melancholy.
Yeah, it's more PS2 than PS1, really.
A place shaped by longing.
It's like PS2 Souls.
It's a world that was once enshrouded in light.
Oh, you've seen gameplay of the other one, okay.
It's abandoned. The demo is out now on Steam. If you like what you see, then I hope you'll give it a try.
Sup, Dream? You've missed all of the wholesome games. There's been a lot of games about fishing and cooking and farming and sorting. Why are we drowning capybaras here? Hey. I love capybaras. Like isn't it like all animals are chill with capybaras, aren't they? Yeah, it's not been a lot of unwholesome games so far. Possibly late, probably later though. There hasn't been a lot here for me so far, but I think it's kind of nice that these games do get a platform
Ready for something a little
to be
darker?
advertised on.
You guys know I am. These next games tap into fear, not always through horror, but through tension, atmosphere, and the unknown. Whether it's the world building or the tone, each of these will get under your skin in the best way.
Blue. Like another, wasn't it? There was a joke the other year, wasn't there, about there being like 17 billion card games all in a row, wasn't there? Haven't seen so many of them this year. Yeah, but it's harder now, isn't it? 'Cause they were saying yesterday, it was 18,000 games released on Steam last year or something. So it can be hard for your game to get out of there, out there into people's eyes. Roots Devour.
When I was 13,
See you later, Red. Enjoy your dins.
ugly. I googled how to get plastic surgery and saved pictures of pretty girls I wanted to be. I hated every photo of myself. That's why, 10 years later, I'm making a game for my younger self and using those same ugly photos. Instead of being embarrassed, I'm celebrating my teenage self. If you've struggled with self-worth, this is Lily's World XD. Investigate a young girl's computer from the early 2000s. Play flash games, browse old forums, and customize a cringy blog. Everything seems normal until someone realizes you're not Lily. This is a female-led horror game written by a woman, and I'm not afraid to show the joys and ugly truths of girlhood.
You're
Lily
in.
is inspired by my younger self, who was bullied for her looks and would have done.
Luckily, they didn't really exist, cringy blogs, back when I was growing up, so I avoided all of that. What have we got here?
May the Lord protect me from the evil within.
You're playing as a space nun. Space nun with a gun. Or space crusader. Void martyrs.
Sacred duty, guide my way. God, protect me.
That looks decently interesting. Yeah, it is an interesting art style, isn't it? Wishlist on Steam will be damned. Alright, Christ. It's another heist game? Okay. Was this a current thing? I've not heard of this before. It's an update. That's the thing, like, so I've never heard of that before, so this is like a good opportunity
Hello,
to
Wonder. I'm Tara,
advertise
the
games that
creator
are
of
already
Roll
out
On.
even.
This game was born from the phrase white crow, or maybe a black sheep, a coronera. Different countries use different words, but the meaning is the same. Felt different, strange, out of this place. That's the heart of Proveron, a story about Anko, a white crow who sees what others don't. The devils crawling inside other minds, twisting them into something cruel and strange. 7 years ago, I sketched anthropomorphic birds and realized this idea could be more. That's when I started creating the game. The main character of the game became Anko the Crow, his dreams of saving the world from this plague, even so no one accepted him as a person. He's only Ellie Nesty, a giant cockroach and his best friend. But not everyone agrees. Baphomet? Oh, I said it. Buffy, the game antagonist, choose a different path. Yeah, he says he's a doctor studying crows to cure them, but is that so? Proveron is my requiem for childhood. Every young
I don't think it's necessarily that dream. I think they also just see
and stubborn questions.
Like
Is it worse to bend the world to your
what was
will, or to
popular
bend
like
yourself
2 or
to
3
the
years
walls?
ago, and then they
Maybe the
suddenly
question
grip onto that, but everyone else had the same idea as well. I mean, it could be
Thank you
a
for listening,
consultant.
Wonder. See you in the game.
But yeah, they just kind of all hop onto a whatever's popular at the time, don't they? Which is why we had like 1,000 billion Souls games last night. Did you just rip your own eye out? Yeah, actually, it has been a couple of pirate games as well, hasn't there? It could be. But it's like Concord, for example. Concord's was probably, I think it was started around the time all of those like hero shooters suddenly got popular, but it just took them ages to get out. If they'd got that out like much quicker, that probably would have done all right. Then again, live service games are a whole different kettle of fish, aren't they? Like, it's almost impossible to break into the live service market now, unless you've got very reasonably small expectations as to how many players you're going to keep. Another Kickstarter. That looks alright.
What are one of the best things about games?
Microtransactions.
Let us go on unforgettable adventures, new lands, and thrilling quests, but deep lore awaits in this next group of titles. Starting with a deep dive into the world of Voyagers of Nera.
In a world once guided by ancient spirits, Nera is a vast ocean world now thrown into danger. You must sail to distant islands, rescue lost spirits, and restore peace to the world. Voyagers of Nera is a co-op survival crafting game made by Treehouse Games. We want to create worlds for friends to get lost in together, and we hope you'll find that here. You can play solo or with up to 10 people as you explore the deep sea, escape giant sharks, and build a thriving spirit sanctuary. There's a little something for everyone here. Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie, and I'm the lead producer at Treehouse Games, working on our debut title, Voyagers of Nera. We are so excited to be at the Women's Led Gaming Show and to share our game with all of you today. At Treehouse, we wanted to create a game where players could get lost in the world.
There's a demo.
Whether solo or with a group, overcome challenges, accomplish goals, and uncover the mysteries of an ancient world. Voyagers of Nera has a demo live on Steam right now for you to check out. If you love it, we hope you'll give it a wish list. We can't wait to hear what you think.
Does the wish list like really mean that much? Because they all mention it, don't they?
Hey! We moved in
Hey.
to make games after college. Our first game, Refresh, is now coming to the Nintendo Switch, and with a new content update. So if you want to support our journey, please check it out. Adelante!
What's that? Gacha games, I might try them, but I won't invest time and definitely not money, although I'm 99% free to play anyway. Unless they're from an already successful studio. Sucks for really good small games that die out quick. Yeah, that's the thing. I've played a good chunk of gacha games over the years, and I've had probably 2 or 3 of them just die eventually, and they were from like fairly big studios as well. So I don't really, as bad as it sounds, I don't see any point in putting any money into those games because you just never know how long they're going to last for, unless they are huge. Like, you know, Genshin's not going to go anywhere anytime soon, is it? For example, but yeah, why is it huge? Like, what do we know exactly why wish lists are so huge for them? Like, apart from like just having metrics on how interested, I guess if they've got a large wish list, then they can approach publishers saying like, look, we got this many people wish listing the game, maybe consider publishing our game.
The more they explore, the more they find. In addition to our main level, we have these riding islands that you can explore. You can travel there by going to sort of a travel board, so you kind of take the ferry over to these islands with your horse. It's kind of like taking a day trip over to this new place that you haven't seen before, together with your friends. There's no quest there, there's nothing that you need to do. Maybe you find some interesting sights or something else that's cool. So the more
oh shit, did you hear that? They got thunder outside.
Stuff, the more hints.
Whoa! Right, okay. Yeah, I wondered if Steam gave something on their end as well. Oh, we got like a PS1 RPG? That's pretty cool. I like the music. Yeah, that horse one was definitely not for me. I've ridden a horse. My back has never ached as much as it did after riding a horse. Like the next day when I woke up, I was just in agony. Oh right, like only 100. Interesting. They showed this in the other one, I think, didn't they? Yeah, I would have thought they'd be looking for a lot more, but I guess it depends on the size of the studio, doesn't it? What's the next show, by the way? Next show is Latin American games. Little Kappa.
I didn't come here to be a hero. I came because no one else could. And well, someone had to. They say the mountain keeps the ones who
Yeah, it'd be interesting to find out, wouldn't it?
Pilgrims frozen mid-thought, like ghosts who forgot what they were searching for. Each trial's tied to a zodiac sign. Leo burned. Sagittarius? That one gave me answers I wasn't ready for. They all say the mountain changes you, but maybe it's just trying to show you what you already are. 12 zodiac signs, 12 riddles, and I'm somehow supposed to solve them without losing my mind? Easy. Even if the mountain sees more of me than I want it to, there's no going back now.
I guess just the more you have, the better it is, I guess, in terms of, well, like you said, if Steam gives you stuff for being a higher on the wish list thing, I reckon it's a publisher thing as well.
And that's a wrap on this year's Summer Games Fest edition of the Women-Led Games Showcase. We hope that you have found new games to wishlist, to demo, and to fall in love with, just like we have. A huge thanks to all of the brilliant developers featured today, to our sponsors, Big
Jambo.
Blue Sky, our partners,
I've not heard of Jambo before.
Indies, and a shout out as well to our co-broadcasters, IGN and GameSpot. And of course, our partners at Summer Game Fest, especially Emily Weir and Jeff Keeley for making this possible. Don't forget, you can check out demos and wishlist your favorites right now as part of our official Steam event. We're even collaborating with the Latin American Game Showcase and Southeast Asia Game Showcase on a 9-game bundle with a 30% discount just for you to enjoy.
All of the games.
And don't go far. The Summer Game Fest lineup is packed with even more incredible showcases, including the Latin American Game Showcase coming up next. I'm Jambo, and it's been an absolute pleasure hosting this year's celebration of women-led creativity in gaming. Oh, but before you go, we have one more thing.
One more thing. Oh, anime!
Next time on Wonder Stars. Join Ringo and Wolf, unlikely partners in a race to find the Wonder Star map.
That's a cool style.
Use words to fight and unleash custom attacks in this super anime RPG.
Anime!
Collect and combine over 200 words for surprising new effects. Befriend your rivals to earn pep-ups and get special abilities. Travel the universe on a roller coaster adventure filled with twists and turns. Will Ringo and Wolf find all the pieces of the Wonder Star map? Tune in to find out.
That looks pretty fun. I think we've seen that before, I want to say. Oh, okay, it's in the Latin American Game Showcase as well. Yeah, that was alright. It was better than the wholesome one. There was a little bit more for me there. I would say, yeah, most of it is not for me, but it's alright. I always have to like temper my expectations with these because a lot of the stuff is just not for me, which is, you know, it's fine. There's something for everyone, isn't there?